And we'll just start it when I...
Yeah. Oh, our Cokes are getting cold.
Forgot how to get to my saved. Hold on. Found it.
You think it's this easy, Robert. You think it's a simple answer. It's not. It's never what you think it is. In the end, what matters? Nothing, right? So you make it for yourself. You make your rigatoni pasta. Your canned chicken noodle soup. 25% of coupon at Walgreens.
Are you trying to say that everything that's ever happened has brought us to this point? Like all the things we've eaten and everything we've done has brought us here?
No.
Oh.
Wow. What a return.
Welcome back to the Random Word Generator podcast, where we talk about random things generated by our imagination. I'm Chester.
And I'm Todd.
And we have yet to crack our Cokes. So let's do that.
Now's a perfect time.
And let's just throw this one out to the years it's been since we uploaded.
Years, I think.
Oh my god, I did say years. Dang, it feels... Dude, first Coke since I last drank it with you.
Yeah, so first... No, I wish I could say the same.
No, it's the first Coke first Coke I've drank with you since the last time I drank it with you.
Yeah, it's
You know?
been the Coke drinking of the first time, but since the last time it was with you.
Yeah, dog. But
Yeah,
boy,
dog.
it feels good to be a gangster.
So, cat's out of the bag, and the bag is in the river, and the river is full of rocks. We haven't uploaded in a while.
We have quite a few episodes that are on
We're
the queue
in
that
queue, and I
just haven't.
need to figure out my my payment plan for Premiere Pro, because that's
See, that's rough, man.
yeah, it locked me out now, and
Oh, why? Oh, dear.
because
Did you
my
change-
my card got hacked.
So you changed.
So I
debit
changed my
cards
card, and then
that
now
happens.
it doesn't do it. So
Man, so you have to like completely go back in and yeah, that'll be rough.
and I need to remember the login for the podcast.
I also
'cause
don't
we haven't
know-
uploaded in so long.
I don't know the login for the Instagram. I think everything's just up in flames.
Yeah, we
Um,
changed producers and social media managers again, so we need to get those fellas
Fired.
I
I don't even remember who it is.
I don't either. We need to find them and then fire them and then hire them back because we're desperate. We need them.
Well, I think, but you know what they did with soldiers or Marines when they'd be out on the ocean and they're doing a bad job, they just like dip them underneath real quick, like they
Like a head dunk, basically.
yeah, they'd sense the
like
danger.
a Catholic baptism is what you're
exactly.
saying.
They'd know what was coming. They'd know what could be, but then
Not
drag
none
them
of that
out
sprinkle crap. It's like
No,
full,
dude,
full
heck no,
immersion.
get 'em out of here.
Immersion.
Anywho, boy, it's been a good 2 years though, and I'm happy to be back here with Todd.
Yeah, what's the reason we don't record anymore, huh?
Well, for starters, I'm a lot of miles away.
Yep.
You're a lot of miles away.
You're a
so
lot of miles away. You're the one who moved away.
I did move, and we tried for a spell.
Yeah, we did
to
one
record.
remote episode, and
Which
it worked, but it was just a lot of
did.
work.
It's just weird, and you
yeah,
like timing it
the
right.
vibe wasn't it.
And I can't just look into Todd's eyes and just click, you know? The eyes that I was looking into were Todd's eyes 4 seconds in the past, which is what happens
Deep.
when you're, what happens when you're on a
3,000
video podcast.
miles away. Well, you've had some other ventures with some of your less good friends in
That's true.
in Colorado.
That's true.
I want to update the ever devoted fans.
We love you, 3 people,
2.5.
2.5.
Josiah does not count as a
Has
full
he-
one.
Has he grown at all? I doubt it. I don't think he can.
If anything, he's shrunk. if anything.
But sometimes shrinking, easier to play hide and seek.
Anyway, not if you're in a wheelchair.
Shoot, they'll hear.
How do you
you
hide
coming.
in a tree? In a wheelchair.
You just make trees off limits.
Anyway, for what update the ever so devoted
Yeah.
fans.
So, I feel like we need to get these two to collab at some point. But I'm now a proud co-owner of the band 1 2/3 Lobsters. We are a
Found on
parody band.
where all YouTube.
It's just YouTube.
Found where all YouTube channels are found, which is YouTube.
Yep. Search up 1 2/3 Lobsters. No spaces, because you won't find us if you do spaces.
Like you have to get it just right. 1 2/3 lobsters, all words.
Not even
no
third.
spaces.
It's third.
Mm.
S, not
important.
Z. I know it was a little confusing there when I used the Z. So that's cool. We have about 50 some parodies we've released in the last 2
That's
years.
crazy. You really have 50?
We have quite a few.
That's
Some are
crazy,
more
dude.
popular than others. Some have music videos
Some
attached
had
to them.
a little bit more work put into them than others.
Yeah. And shout out to my my beautiful bandmates. I'm just not gonna say their names.
Beautiful, tasty, beautiful. No, Sam. Make it up.
Oh yeah, like Ronaldo. We've got Carl and Janet.
And Toby.
Toby,
forget
call him
Toby.
Tobet, Gosh,
No.
love him.
And I was so enthralled and ensconced with Chester's exploits.
The quality of these videos that we keep making gets better and better.
It gets worse and worse. Choose a Mel was peak.
Choose Mel was pretty good.
It was peak.
Still a little bit grainy in there. I
Honestly,
will say.
outside, what might have been your best.
You think? I mean, as far as video production, yes. I
Yeah,
would
as
say.
far as video production,
Yeah.
I don't. And the song wasn't bad. Yeah,
Bear in My Car also is pretty peak too.
which doesn't make any sense, but it makes more sense than the actual song.
Yeah, true. I would have to agree with that. I mean, as a
And get your own opinions. You gotta go visit the channel.
yeah, go and
uh,
like, subscribe, and you hit that bell.
But because of his exploits and trails, I also have created a band. I have yet to put it on YouTube because, again, the Premiere Pro thing. And then I
They're
X'd out
vicious.
of it and it deleted my whole thing. But I've got a couple parodies cooking, and then I don't have a name yet, so I need thoughts. And the final third lobster is already taken.
It's taken. Some people took our name and they decided to make AI copies of our parodies we've done. So they're just trying to one up us. They
Yeah.
can't do it. They're not original. AI is not original,
Yeah, no.
fellas.
AI is the downfall of all human civilization, but we can talk about that later. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. I also, if you can't tell, we found a bus in the middle of the woods.
I was going to
and
say
decided
that's kind of the elephant in the room. We're recording
As it were.
inside a yeah.
yeah.
This
So
is like an elephant.
we're driving through it's like the size of 3 elephants, dude.
If you're nasty.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, facts, dude.
But yeah, we just were driving through the woods, found a school bus that was abandoned and looked perfect for a studio. No, actually, it's my bus. Cat is out of the bag
Yes.
now.
It's Isaac's bus, but I own 10%. No.
No.
I own
Wait,
10.
yeah, what is that? Wait, let me see.
What's
Let me see.
how much did you buy it for?
$5,000.
Divided by
No, that's
10.
36.6. That was something else. $5,000
I threw $10 into this bus. So I own like a window?
divided by
10.
would that do it? Oh yeah, it would. No, it wouldn't. It'd be 10 divided by
That's
5,000.
right. Yeah.
Some of us pass remedial math.
I'm done with math.
That is
I
a 20th of a percent.
basically there's still I might own like a screw.
Yeah, you can have some of the bolts that were from the seats
Yeah.
that I took to the dump. So
Well,
you can
those
own
were
that.
your seats.
Yeah, you
It
can
doesn't
own
matter.
that part of it.
Got it.
But yeah, so I bought a bus, and so that is going to be its own YouTube channel with updates on progress. It should be up now. The channel is called Bus Stuff, BUS space STUFF.
Did you really put that up? Is that up now?
Yeah, as far as they're concerned. Again, with the whole
It's like
Premiere Pro thing, I have an order of things I need to do it in.
Premiere Pro, make a parody.
Edit my
YouTube,
parody
yeah.
and post that on YouTube.
Make a bus. YouTube.
Make a bus YouTube, and then release this where I ask for suggestions on the name of the of the parody.
Dude, well, I was just thinking while you're saying all that, I feel like we should have all just stuck to one YouTube channel, this one, and tried to make it work. And instead, when this sprung up and like got so big and huge, like we decided to just go off and try it again elsewhere because we had luck before.
Yeah.
But now here we are with like 8 different YouTube channels with our content.
You said we should have put everything on the
No. We
podcast
should have
YouTube?
focused all of our energy on this.
On the
instead.
podcast.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a different state, so
Right.
it's tough.
I'm in a different state of mind.
All that being said, welcome back, and that's the intro. Cue it. Hopefully Premiere Pro works, as this is just going to be this.
That would be really weird. No, shh.
So, what's first in queue, Chester?
First in queue for things to speak about?
Yeah,
Well,
topics.
I got someone deported a couple of weeks ago.
Do tell.
Yeah, so I work for my university, and I was driving the university's vehicle. Stop at a red light.
How many illegal immigrants did you have in it? And was it a lowered Chevy?
Not a single one, and it was actually lifted a little bit.
Still a Chevy.
I believe it was a Chevy. Actually, no, it was a Ford. It was a Ford. We had a
Okay.
Ford. Just kidding.
Not very Mexican.
Sorry, I
at all.
didn't feed into the story at all. But anyways, stopped at a red light and saw this white Chevy Impala. It was a Chevy that hit us. So coming at us blazing speed right behind. I'm like, well, we're about to get rear-ended.
Wait. You were driving a lifted truck and an Impala was following you?
An Impala, no, I was at a stoplight and this
Oh.
Impala was flying up behind me. Didn't see me, didn't hit its brakes until the last minute. Heard a horrible screech and then and then the truck lurched forward a little bit.
Yeah. So you
Horribly
saw
enough.
him coming before in the rear view?
I was like,
Oh
oh,
my
crap. Basically, I'm like looking up, oh crap. And I mean, yeah, then it hit and I was like to the 2 people next to me, none of them are both are very white. One's actually from France. So used to surrender, but I made sure that he called the police, told the Frenchman to call the police, and I told the other fella to call my boss while I went and I checked on the guy that hit us to make sure he wasn't dead. And
He was deported to hell.
no, not yet. He was scared he was going to because he immediately jumped out. I was like, man, are you okay? In broken English, he's like, please, no police, no policia, please, no policia. He kneels down in the refuse of his totaled vehicle and he like begs to my face, no police. I said, I'm not calling the police. Meanwhile, Frenchie's over there in front of the vehicle calling the police.
Nice.
Um,
So should we recreate the scene and go from there?
I feel like I kind of did.
No, like act it out for the
do you want to
people
be
at
the
home.
Mexican?
Yeah. What does he say again?
He says, no policia.
No policia. Here, let's do it.
Okay,
So this is a scene of a crime,
yes.
basically, and there's a totaled, I'm sure, Chevy Impala.
Yes, it's absolutely
The front
creamed
is
through. Yeah.
creamed.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you okay, sir?
Please, no policia. No. Please, no policia.
I'm not calling the police.
That was riveting. I feel like we really brought the scene to life with that.
The story continues. When the police show up,
How long did it take?
it took maybe 5-10 minutes. They
Oh,
were
not
like
bad.
on it. It's Lakewood, Colorado, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on in Lakewood,
don't
Colorado.
just-
There's a lot of
You
places in Lakewood, Colorado.
You just put your city out into the world. And if they cross-reference that to your comment earlier about you go to university, it's probably only one in Lakewood, Colorado. If you said Denver, maybe that would have been a little better. Keep going.
Police show up. They walk up to me. They're like, hey, what happened? I mean, it looks pretty clear. You were rear-ended at the stoplight. but did he like slam on his brakes at all? What happened? I was like, I heard a horrible screeching noise, so I think he did. They're like, because he's claiming that his brakes didn't work, and I was like, well, then why are you on a like public road? And also like that doesn't give you any excuse for slamming into the back
that doesn't help
a university
that
vehicle.
doesn't help your case
No,
at
not
all.
at all. Yeah,
Not one single iota.
no. Well, maybe they do that in Mexico. I don't know, but just a thought. And and so he's
They have
talking.
cars in Mexico, do you think?
Yeah, they got those weird license plates that are like super elongated and like and short.
Yeah.
I always get like, I'm like, dang, like Nueva Leon.
I've seen some license plates in America that are like regular license plate, but they say a Mexican city on it.
That's interesting. Maybe they make exceptions for specific people.
I don't know.
But yeah, so this guy was like, talking to the cops. I was talking to the cops. I was able to hand over my information. I gave my license. I gave the vehicle's registration. I had everything in order. I was kind of, the adrenaline was kind of getting to me. I was like pretty proud of myself in that moment because, I'm like, I'm gonna take ownership of this. None of it was my fault. I feel pretty good about it. Let's just see how this thing works. So at that point, they bring a tow truck to get this car off the street. At this point, my truck is off the street. We've moved it away.
How much damage did your truck have?
Just like a small dent on the bumper.
In the bumper, yeah.
Yeah, because most of it got hit by the tail. What's it called? The thing that hauls
hitch.
crap. The hitch. Yeah, the hitch destroyed the Impala. And the hitch did not budge.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, we parked. The truck's fine. The car's totaled and towed off the road. And bottom line, we had to stick around a little bit longer because his insurance wasn't valid. Because we wanted to have his insurance so we could pay for the vehicle, obviously. And then he also didn't have a valid ID. And
not even an expired license.
No.
He didn't have a license at all.
Nope.
And then he
Nope.
had
He did
an
not.
expired some kind of.
He had some fake insurance that they were trying to get through.
Oh gosh.
And so this entire time, bro is like, crying. And to be fair, I would do the same if I just messed up that bad.
Yeah.
But then it comes to a point where these cops are like, we'll contact you further if anything happens, like with insurance and whatnot. We've got some more people on the way because this man has a warrant.
Ooh. What do you do?
And by other people, they meant ICE, for sure.
Ice, baby.
So, like to say that I have one on my list of people who have been sent to a different country because
doing your civic duty,
and
my good fellow
look,
American.
I'm all for legal immigration. But if you do it outside of the law,
Here's the
my
moral
hammer
of the
comes
story.
down on your head.
Well, here's the moral of the story. If you're going to drive super illegally in the United States of America, don't be looking at your phone or something when you're coming up on a stop sign
or an
a light.
Impala with 2 spare tires on it. Ever think about that, homie?
That doesn't
He
make
had 2 spare tires on it.
On the Impala?
The vehicle that he was driving is.
On it? What does that mean?
On it. On the tires. There was 2 regular tires and then 2 spares.
What?
Yeah, dude.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Well, his vehicle was all just cracked out anyways. But, like, bro had... in broken Spanish, broken English, I guess. Sorry, I wouldn't understand broken Spanish. But broken English told me that he had just, like, got a flat tire the day before. And I was like, man, I'm sorry. It's a hard weekend for you.
Ended up being a real hard weekend for him.
Yep. So, anyways, thoughts and prayers go out to Eduardo.
And now you're going to say the real name.
Hope you're doing well, man. I don't know.
Oh, man.
I'll, maybe one day we'll get together and rehash the events once you've gotten back into the country legally.
You know what I didn't do?
I
didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I haven't done this in a while. I'm just going to make sure it's recording.
Go check and make sure. I was thinking about that a little bit earlier, too. Todd does this sometimes.
I'm getting older. Yeah, we're still totally good.
You should flip it on Do Not Disturb, though.
Can I do that while it's recording?
Oh, actually, I don't know.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay, cool. No, praise God, it's still recording. It cut all that stuff.
Yeah, all that juice.
Well, like, what's up with you? Tell me more about yo stuff, gang. What you doing?
I mean, it'll be pretty clear where we're at in the bus process if you want to go look at the Bus Stuff YouTube channel.
So you're acting like this is not, like, this is gonna go up months from now? Is that what you're saying?
No, why would it go up months from now?
Well,
I've got everything filmed for the first part of it. I took all the seats out.
oh, perfect.
But yeah, if you want deets on that, you can check out the other YouTube channel. But yeah, I remembered I had something interesting to say, but I totally forgot what it was while you were telling your story.
Well, you got a girlfriend.
Cat's out of the bag.
How's that been going, bro? Was that like 4 months now?
Almost 3.5.
In cat years or something? Dog years?
Something
What's
like that.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you want to expound? Like,
No.
I'm sorry if it's not going too well.
No, it's fine.
I just maybe the bus kind of like drove a little bit of a wrench in between you and her.
And a little bit of a wedge, if you will.
Drove a bus. And
Yeah, no, she was definitely not on board when I said, "Look at this bus, I'm gonna buy it."
Well, obviously she wasn't on the bus, but you were showing her the picture of the freaking bus. Obviously.
She was not on the same page.
Okay.
When I
Okay.
And you're not gonna say what you was reading.
No, I wasn't gonna make a dumb joke.
Book.
I wasn't gonna make a dumb joke about
Oh
that.
yeah, no, you're above that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do.
No, she was definitely not on board when I showed her the picture. I was like, I'm gonna buy a bus. She's like, don't do that. And then I did, and I started doing stuff. And she's like, okay, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I hope you get a lot of money when you sell it.
Does she seem like a travel the USA in a bus type girl?
Yeah, probably.
I could see that. I could see y'all roaming the Grand Tetons in this Joan. Seeing
Grand Teton.
Yeah.
You know, actually, it's a 40-foot bus, the biggest one they make, actually. But the thing about that is, you can't go into a national park with anything over 35 feet.
Oh.
So this isn't going in any national parks.
At least the short bus allegations are out the window.
Yeah, yes, has been. Those rumors have been squashed.
Get him out of here. Todd does not ride on short buses. But if you do, that's okay.
Yeah, no, Josiah. Yeah, you're good, bro.
I mean, it's ease of access. Like, it's not as many people on the bus. It's good. What I like
about the bus though is that these two seats, they have 4 legs, which means you can actually sit on. Well, this one's kind of like. Anyway, all of them though, they sat on this little rim part, and then the 2 legs. So all of them except these 2 had only 2 legs on the side and just a little thing that sat on the lip of the bus here. So
wait, so these were these on the emergency exits?
Yeah, these were sitting. You can see where the holes are, right there and there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah. It's my own bus, and I don't even know what's.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff, dude.
Should we get to some of these topics? Do you know? Okay, this is something that I thought about. It's kind of crazy. Oh, also, what happened to us recently? I remember what we were gonna say. We got missionaried by Mormons.
That's right, we did.
Yeah, so that's another one in queue right now, but it probably was released. I was hoping they were gonna reach back out and we could have another convo. Probably record it today, but it's looking less and less likely.
Looks bleak. Did they reach back out?
No, they never did.
Yeah. So
but yeah, we had a conversation.
We
recorded our thoughts afterwards. It seemed a little inappropriate to record the conversation.
A little bit.
At the time.
I mean, after all, they're like 15. That's a
they just
like,
graduated high school.
Like 18.
Because they're on their mission. But yeah, that was interesting.
Spiritually 15. Sorry.
Yes. No, they were well versed in what they were versed in.
Yes, well versed in the dogmas, well versed on the lies.
Well versed in the spirit realm.
Yes.
And the 3 levels of heaven.
And one thing that I had no idea about before talking to them was that in the Mormon faith you can get baptized for the people like
as a believer
as
of
for your ancestors, you can go back and be baptized for them, so they'll have the
Anybody.
opportunity. Well, yeah, anybody,
Anyone
but they would
who's
usually
dead.
do it for their ancestors.
yeah of the same sex. They had to be the same gender of the person being
Yes,
baptized.
right. But it
It's
could be
very-
anyone. You could like do it for Frederick Douglass,
Yeah, probably somebody has.
probably, and or like, dude, what if someone did it for like Stalin or something? Like, what do you think would happen if they're
Genghis
like,
Khan.
dude?
He'd be up there in the second level of heaven,
Yeah,
chilling.
right now he is, and he was like,
Honestly, he'd be into the whole Mormon thing because you get.
Oh.
No, I was thinking Muslim with the harem of wives that you get when you.
right. Well, the Mormons used to do that until they had that new revelation to their prophet. from their
Yeah, I love
prophet.
when I get new revelations that fit with the culturally changing times.
I think they did it with the homosexual movement too.
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah,
they're
yeah.
okay with that now too. But anyways, all things that we wish we could have continued conversing about with these Mormon individuals. They were super nice. Man, they showed us this sweet 10-minute long video out of the hour that we had with them.
Yeah,
It was more like 12 minutes.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, hey,
Yeah, that was probably my biggest qualm was that instead of just like answering the question as best they could, they were like, "Oh, I'm not gonna answer it as best I could. Here's another person who's gonna know a lot better. Here, let's watch this video." So that was kind of unfortunate. They would like kind of push it off to some people.
yeah,
But yeah, you can listen to that as well. It's a short little 10-minute segment of our
Ooh, jeez.
initial reaction right after the conversation. But yeah, that's what can happen at a Panda Express.
dude, you never know. Lots of things can happen in a Panda Express.
Another thing I didn't know about Mormonism though is that when you get married, as long as you do it in the temple and like sign the right papers and stuff, you're married for eternity after
Yeah.
you die, which is crazy. Or do you like sit? Do you think you just sit there and wait for your better half?
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
And that's the bottom line.
And that's the bottom. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it when
You got
I have
the
a
yips.
camera
You
pointed
got
at
the
my
yips.
face. Yeah, but
No,
no,
it-
that is. I mean, I don't know. You're probably
That was
just like,
weird.
man, I can't wait for Janice to come. You know,
Man,
Gosh,
taking her
where's Teddy?
sweet
Where's
time.
Teddy at? Gosh, I hope he dies soon. Hopefully he
So we can
was baptized.
continue being a
for,
family here.
Hopefully he was baptized for my uncle. You know.
Yeah, hopefully.
So interesting conversation for sure. And I mean, Todd will be the first to tell you, but I'm telling you first, you know, that we, sorry. I was really proud of that statement.
That was
right
a
there.
good one, and then you ruined it.
I
by
know.
laughing.
Sorry. I'm telling you first that we want to hear all sorts of worldviews. And,
Yes.
Like we love listening to worldviews because it's super interesting to see how people just see things around them and think different things than the next person.
Yeah, it was we came into it with genuine interest, but that is an amazing segue into what I wanted to talk about next. Is another crazy worldview. Have you ever heard of Boltzmann brain?
Not ever.
No?
No.
Okay, I thought you might have. But basically, like,
Okay.
how the universe started of like just particles interacting. This is like a not God thing, but just like a random particles are doing things. So, you know, like evolution, like particles, dead stuff, planet formed around the sun, perfect conditions, and then life formed, and then humans formed, and then ancestors did certain things to get to where you're at, right?
Mhm.
A lot of things had to go just right in order for you to be here.
Some things went wrong. Like,
Some things went wrong for me to be.
yeah. Let's just be clear there. But,
What's something that could have been better that would have led to you not being here?
oh, the only thing in my head about like things being worse was like brain eating amoeba. Like that's horrible. Imagine just
like a lot of things historically had to go right for you to be here.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of things went wrong too for me to be here.
That's
things
fair.
Things went right, but like
No,
if
I
things
mean
went better,
the
then I might
order
not be
of
here.
things happened so specifically that you're here right
yeah,
now.
exactly. But if like
That's
one
what I mean by
person
right.
didn't, like
Just
kill
like
themselves,
correct,
or
not
some
like
person
not like
decided
morally right.
Someone decided to put a condom on, and then all of a sudden I'm just not here.
Not like morally better to be here, but like correct. Like things happen in a particular
Yes,
order for you to be here.
Yeah.
Not good or bad.
Morally, okay. that was our little disconnect.
Yeah. Talking past each other a little.
It's all right, dude. You're over here. I'm over,
Dude, I'm hearing that podcast voice come back a little. It's probably me too. Anyway, so all that stuff had to go just right to get to where you're at. Now, if there's just particles doing stuff and that happened, that's really unlikely, right? That everything happened. What's more likely is there's particles bouncing around in space and it just came in together to create a Boltzmann brain where it's all just particles, and all you are right now in this moment is
part of a brain.
Like this moment right here, maybe the world just snapped into place right now and you're just implanted with all the memories and everything of before, right?
Ooh.
Right? But you've probably heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this goes one step further of like nothing is really real. You're just like a brain in nothing. You're just the universe particles. They come together in a split second, and that's what this is. So everything, all of everything that's in your head is.
It's just like a built-in memory almost of like something that.
Yeah, and like
never happened.
Your like vision and feeling and smell and taste and all that. Dang. It's just like this Boltzmann brain. It's a pretty crazy theory.
That is a really dude. What kind of drugs was someone on to come up with that?
Probably Boltzmann was a guy named Boltzmann.
It's his brain.
Yeah.
We're all living.
But yeah, basically, it's just like that's more likely to happen than what actually happened or what you think actually happened.
Dang, man. That's more likely.
Yeah, like if you think about just probability, if there's just a universe out there with colliding particles and atoms and everything, and it just came together in some weird coincidence to create a Boltzmann brain real quick.
Yeah.
That's more likely than the whole thing actually happening with all your memories.
Dang. So I know the likelihood of like everything coming together perfectly and like all that stuff is so astronomically low.
Super astronomically low. So what's more likely is that
it always just
boom and then it's a Boltzmann. It's one
like
Boltzmann
one
brain.
Thing.
Yeah, and it's just there's a couple particles in space that smash together and then they're just going to spread apart in the next.
Interesting.
Instance.
Yeah. What do you want me to comment on that? Because I mean, I just don't. That's super interesting, but like.
Yeah, that's it. That's just a thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
that's a theory
that's
that
a really
exists.
That's an interesting thing.
Yeah. Another one is quantum immortality, but we can get into that next time.
What? No, don't leave me hanging.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, quantum immortality is basically it's the sacred timeline. It's your sacred timeline.
Oh.
So I don't know. It's quantum physics. The cat in the box. What am I thinking of? Why am I blanking on it?
The cat in the box.
Schrodinger's cat.
Okay.
You've heard of that, right? Schrodinger's cat. So you put a cat in a box, you shut the box. At any moment, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. It's a quantum mechanics thing.
Okay.
Like, it's not either dead or alive. It's both dead and alive until you open the box, and then you know.
Oh, okay.
Alive
Interesting.
or dead.
Okay.
So until you open the box, it is both alive and dead. So that's the basis for this, where like your consciousness. Okay, so there's infinite universes with every single decision you could make. Like I could slap you in the face right now, or I could say bazinga. There's two things that I just said.
Exercising his free choice.
Yeah, but all of those universes exist. So there's a universe where I just slap you in the face, right? Now my consciousness is gonna follow. Oh yeah, and every single thing that's possible happens as well, right? Every single thing that could happen. So I could have a heart attack and die right now, and I did in one universe, according to this theory, right?
Yeah.
But my consciousness is going to follow every universe, or is going to follow the universe where I don't die. So my
right.
Like if I die, my consciousness is going to follow a different universe.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
So
do you ever die?
So you don't ever die. That's why it's quantum immortality. Is because you always follow where you're alive.
Right, and then you also never see you see other people dying around you, but that's
not their timeline.
Right.
Yeah. So we could be sharing the same timeline right now.
Yeah, we could.
You could actually be here.
I am.
So our timelines are the same now. But when if you die before me, right? You are still alive in a different timeline, right?
Yeah.
Right. And this is just my timeline.
Dang, man. So all the grief and loss, you're just like, for people who subscribe to this, they're like, oh, they're doing just fine.
They're in their other timeline,
Mhm.
yeah. Which is interesting. It's kind of a different idea of the afterlife, which is kind of interesting how that developed. But yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So I don't know how you would like get old.
I don't know
Because
either.
it seems like a pattern. Like you can recognize a pattern that people get old and die.
Yeah.
Generally.
And so you expect that.
So you get old and die, and that experientially is true. You were a kid and now you're older. You're getting older. So I don't know how that would like where everyone's timeline's at.
But
like
then
if you're
experiments
like
with
90 years
technology-
old.
You get to a point where like experimental technology can keep you alive, or like you found the right.
I guess. Yeah, but
It still doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
because
any
we don't
sense,
see
yeah.
anything like. We see people getting old and dying just because of natural causes.
and we can see ourselves getting old.
Yeah, and so
and knowing-
by intellectual
just-
reasoning,
yeah,
you're
just
just like,
natural
this is
reason.
going to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's an interesting theory
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
But you can't prove it because
No, you can't.
yeah. Just it's the same way you can't prove like both of those theories are kind of dumb because it's only like it's very you
Very
can't prove anything that's only going on in your mind. You can't prove that you have a mind. Like I could be the only person actually alive, and everything else is just like
Maybe you're the brain.
I am the brain. Like it's the same way as like
yeah, that would never be true.
like it's like you can't prove that it's not just me just chilling in a test tube somewhere plugged into a bunch of machines.
yeah, that's also
and
the
then
thing.
it's
Like
just
when
like-
people are like,
it's like,
"Oh,
you
maybe
could we're in the matrix.
we're in a matrix of a matrix of a matrix of a matrix." Like, wasn't it some guy named
Yeah.
Elon who said that that's more likely?
I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson. Honestly,
My bad. They're so
they're so similar.
They're so similar.
They're like
in
the
my
same
head.
person.
Gosh, dude.
No, but yeah, they say that it's like he came to the conclusion that we aren't in the matrix statistically. Like it's statistically unlikely that we're in the matrix because if there's a world that and it's the real life, they create the technology to create a mirror world and they call it the matrix, right? And they make this matrix and then they plug in algorithms and now there's people there and stuff. It's like, okay, well, if that develops the same way, then they're going to get to the point to create a matrix, so they create a matrix.
Mhm.
You go down and down. And so we don't have a matrix in this world. Like we haven't developed the technology. So either we're that first world that hasn't created
Or
the
the
first
last
matrix
one.
or the last one who hasn't. And statistically we'd be in the middle somewhere because it's kind of infinite.
Yeah.
So
That
statistically
boggles
likely
the
that
mind.
we aren't at all, and we're that original world and just haven't
Dude,
gotten there yet.
that boggles the mind. But I'm sure,
Yeah.
like for each
But it's also kind
world
of dumb.
that they would make, it would take more time, or it would take at least some time.
Yeah, and then you get up into that philosophical principle of
What is
Of-
time?
like you can't make something that's equal to yourself.
Oh, so each matrix would be worse and worse.
Yeah, and like less morally sophisticated, less
Right.
yeah, you just can't make something equal to or better than yourself.
True.
Pretty much.
Dang, bro.
Yeah. And vegetables aren't real. Prove me wrong. I'm making a claim. This is a debate practice, okay? I'm making a claim. Vegetables aren't real. Prove me wrong.
I can touch, smell, and feel them.
No. Name a vegetable.
Well,
Name
I
a
can't
vegetable.
do it.
Name a vegetable.
I can't do it.
Name a vegetable.
Pear.
That's a fruit. Name a vegetable.
Dude, carrot, dude. What am I doing? What am I talking about?
Carrot. It's a root. Just like beet
Oh, I understand it
and
now.
potatoes.
Well, why couldn't you just like lump them all together and say that's a vegetable?
Yeah, that's a culinary term.
You're a culinary. You're
Like It actually doesn't exist. It's just a culinary term.
Oh, okay.
But it's fun to say. Vegetables don't exist. Celery, that's a stalk. Broccoli, that's a plant. I don't know.
Beetroot.
Yeah, beet is a root. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
So,
I understand. Yeah.
ginger, root.
Well, meat, then like meat's not real.
Yes, it is.
Because you could say
You're
it's
made of
cow.
meat.
Cow, or like,
No. That's not the same thing.
it is.
It's not the same thing. Fruit exists because it's all a thing.
Oh, well, fruit does exist.
Yeah.
And I wholeheartedly believe that.
Okay, is tomato a fruit or vegetable?
That's
Determined right
$1
now.
million question. It's a fruit.
It's a vegetable.
You're an
You're
idiot.
so dumb. Why is it a
You're
fruit?
an idiot. It's a
Say
fruit
why
because
it's a fruit.
juicy.
There are plenty of juicy vegetables.
Name
potatoes.
one. Potatoes are a root.
Other juicy vegetables like a tomato. There are other juicy vegetables, dude.
Like what? Tell me, because the tomato is a fruit. If we're just like,
Right. Yeah,
it's
it's a
juicy. If we're
fallacy.
saying-
If you're, that's of the fallacy of non-contradiction or whatever. I don't really know.
fallacy.
But
That's stupid.
there's other vegetables. Juicy vegetable.
Juicy.
Beet.
Bro, that is. I love beets, by the way.
Really?
Hot take. I love beets. If they're cooked to perfection, man, they slide down your throat with ease.
Okay, here's my
They
reason.
just make your mouth look a little bit purple, but I like it.
I like beets because they make my mouth purple.
There's two different types of vegetables that like can change your body for the better. The number one is beets, and the number two is asparagus. Because when you visit that John afterwards, boy, you be
feeling it and smelling it.
not feeling it. You be smelling that John, dude. It's like a you taste it on the way in, and you sensory it on the way out. You know
All right. Do you want to hear my argument for why it's a vegetable?
what? Beets?
Tomato.
Oh yeah, sure. Fine.
This is a solid. You cannot contradict this argument. What goes on a burger or a sandwich besides the meat and cheese?
Toppings.
Toppings. What are all toppings? Vegetables.
No,
Lettuce, mushrooms,
that's
onions.
just a horrible take.
Lettuce, mushrooms.
Mushrooms
onions.
are not vegetables. Is mustard a vegetable?
No, I'm saying all the other
Yeah, your argument
vegetables.
squashed.
No.
All the other vegetables that go. It's all vegetables that go on. What about the onions?
No. Those are vegetable.
No. I feel like onions are a fruit.
Are you? It's actually a root.
And also, like,
No, I'm just saying you don't put fruit on a burger. You put
I've
vegetables.
seen it happen before.
What?
I don't know, dude. Just watch any of Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows.
He doesn't put fruit on a burger.
How have you watched all of Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows?
Okay, you can't just say that. Which one did he? What did he put on there?
Hell's Kitchen, season 19, episode 5. Contestant 6 puts anchovies
What was
on
contestant?
her burger.
What? Anchovies. What was contestant 6's name?
Richard.
No, it was Allie.
No, you didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it.
I did.
What did the other contestants do?
Don't remember. All I remember was the fruit on the burger. I was like, that's weird.
Anchovies is not a fruit. I don't even know. Is it a fish?
Well, okay, so let's be honest. I
is
wasn't.
anchovies a fish or vegetable? Be honest, I have no idea.
I don't know, bro. But all I know is that I seen that on there. I was like, that's kind of gross. It stuck with me. It stuck with me, dude.
No, is it a fish or is it a vegetable? I don't know.
Anchovies is. Do you know, like, it's a big spiky. It almost looks like an acorn, but it's spiky. And then you cut it up and you
It's
put
the
it on your
slimy
burger.
stuff, right?
What, salami?
Slimy. It's slimy, right?
I've never had it.
Neither have I. But like, what is? It's not a fish, is what you're saying. What am I thinking of? Sardines? Is sardines what I'm thinking of? Anyway,
Sardines is what you're thinking of.
Also, pizza. What fruit goes on there?
Pineapple.
Yeah, exactly. Which should be illegal.
No.
And you should be tried and...
They are fish.
They are fish! What are you thinking of that are spicy?
Artichoke!
I've never been more vindicated. Anchovies are fish.
Anchovies are fish, dude.
They're like
and
the
they
tiny
are
little
nasty
things, right?
little fellas.
Yeah.
I was meaning artichoke. And I have had artichoke before. Artichoke dip is good, dude.
Wow.
Boy, dude, it's your timeline, isn't it?
Oh, did you know, now to national politics, the president just put out he was talking to the owner, president, or CEO of Coke. They're going to start making it in America with cane sugar.
Let's go. That means that it's going to be so good.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that our president is a fan of Coca-Cola, just as we are. It really brings the country together, a.k.a. our podcast and the White House. I was about to say the White Office.
The White Office. The Oval House.
The Oval House. Like an egg. It's like an egg house.
Yeah. Speaking of national politics,
Praise God for politics, by the way. Like, what would be
Israel Palestine thoughts?
Next.
Okay.
Well, I mean, okay. I think the argument that we should be supporting Israel because it's land biblically promised to ancient Israelites is a bad reason to support.
You're dispensationalist then, or the other one, covenant theology.
I mean, I just think
that's whatever that whatever is.
Well, no, the nation state of Israel. There's not a
Think
single.
about it.
There's not many, like, legitimately ethnic Jews that live there. So
There's more than there were.
there's more than there were, but dude, I mean, it's the nation state of Israel and the people of Israel mentioned in the Old Testament are two very different things.
So basically, what you're saying is there's no responsibility for Christians to support the modern political and nation state of Israel.
I don't think so. Other than
there can be political or economic reasons to support it.
If you're supporting the nation state of Israel just because it's the name is Israel and it's mentioned in the Old Testament and it's God's people, many of the people in Israel today, most people are not would not be put into that group. So I think that's
determined. You can support Israel, but only do it for economic and political.
That's where I'm at.
And cultural reasons, but not because God told you to.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Robert.
We figured that one out.
Yeah, that was quick.
All right, next one. Let's see. What else can we solve? Well, not solve, but
we can ponder and solve.
We can determine one tiny aspect of an iota of the people who disagree
with our
on
infinite wisdom, knowledge. Just kidding. We don't have that.
No, pull up the notes. Just the podcast thoughts notes. Oh no, I got it. Calories. I want to bring this back up because I did a body scan recently, and basically you stand on these little. The
extinction status of the anchovy is not extinct.
Yes. Neither is apricots or whatever you said.
Dude, these John, that looks.
It's disgusting, right? Look at that, John. How many calories are in it?
Oh, thank God we're still recording.
Praise God, baby.
Calories?
My grandparents are just chilling in their thing. They could probably hear us.
Yeah. Well, as long as we don't say anything.
I don't support Israel.
I was going to say, as long as we don't say anything against the nation state of Israel, we should be fine, but...
You should... Oh, man. You should have started saying that as soon as I was saying that. Anyway, calories. Okay, I want to bring this up. I think we talked about it in an episode that may or may not have been released. But I didn't flesh out my views fully or really get as passionate as I wanted to.
Okay.
I want to hear your thoughts, but first, let me just give you some background. I did a body scan recently because I'm about to do this.
Why are you posting up like this?
Because that's how you stand. You stand on it. They're like, you take your shoes off, and then you stand on these little electrode things, and then you pull out these bars, and you hold them like here. And you have to hold there for like 30 seconds while it scans you.
1,
And it
2,
sends electrical
3,
impulses through your body and like
4,
scans you and stuff.
5,
You can stop.
6,
But that's why I kept
7,
doing that.
8.
Sit down, dude. I'm going to lose track of my thoughts. I do that very easily. I shouldn't have a podcast. Anyway.
We haven't for the last 2 years.
I'm going on my fitness journey. Starting my fitness journey, dude. And so, like, it gives you a lot of information. And then, so talking about, like, what you do at the gym and stuff to build lean mass, lean muscle, and then to lose body fat, right? And all this stuff. What you do at the gym to do that, cardio-wise, and then what you do to diet. And so I was asking a little bit about diet. And there's always brought up calories, and I never understand why.
Dude. Jeez. Sorry.
I never understand why. Oh, they heard my Israel comment. Now
They're
they're
gone.
leaving. They're leaving. She
Love
looks
you.
mad. She looks mad. Oh,
Dude, she's about to go
she's
save it
leaving.
herself.
Maybe my grandpa's still here. We interviewed him on the
We
pod.
did, but we couldn't release it because the iPhone storage was so good.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do. That's why I brought it up. Yes, I remember it. Anyway, calories.
And that was such a good podcast too.
It was
Sorry.
probably one of our
I am
best.
listening about your calories. You want to talk about the calories? And...
What? we can move on if you want.
No,
It's
I want
something
to hear
I'm
about your
passionate
calories.
about,
I just know,
Chester.
like, you're taking
all
a
right?
little bit, like you're talking about these like cool tests you're doing with.
It's
like,
the weave. I call it the weave. I start here. I bring it back. I always bring it back. Okay, it's the weave.
Ben Big Bird.
Frankly, I don't like your tone. Shut up. You are fake news. Calories are fake news. So calories, what are they? What is a calorie? It's a unit measurement of energy, correct?
Right.
Right. So if I want... I don't understand how it works.
Burning calories means that you're.
Okay, I get it for burning them. Burning calories, that can be a measurable thing. I get it, because you're burning this many units of measurement. What are you doing?
Working through the calories thing.
See, it's confusing.
Yeah. How
So-
do you intake units of energy? Well, if you
Food.
eat food that has energy in it, that makes sense. Calories are simple.
Okay, no, but yeah, it's simple and then not useful. So they say, okay, to build lean, if you don't have a lot of muscle mass and you want to build lean muscle, you need to intake a certain amount of calories. Boom, I can do that. 3 sodas. Boom, I'm good to go. An energy drink.
Oh, but
boom.
it's like bad calories.
But then
versus good
then
calories.
I'm not. Yeah, and there's like good calories and bad calories. Well, how do I get my good calories? Well, you need to
Eat a
eat this
salad.
much protein, this much carbohydrates, this much fats. And it's like, okay, why didn't you just start with that? Stop doing this middleman of calories. Calories is the middleman between
Fat and
between
your doctor and
yeah,
your
like
wife.
yes, actually. Calories is the middleman between your wife and your doctor.
Yeah, dude.
Like your wife's like, you're eating too many calories.
Let me talk to my doctor.
Okay, I'll eat less, and then just like only drink a soda or whatever. And it's like, I'm eating less calories. It's like, you're still eating unhealthy. It's like, well, I don't understand, doctor. Okay, you need this many lean fats, this like less sugars here. Why do we calculate calories? Tell me that.
I think it just makes people feel better about themselves, and it's labeled on every can for a reason, because I think that it's our consumer culture and the way that we just like degrade into a society filled with what are you okay?
Yeah, keep going.
Degrade into a society filled with numbers and ones and zeros. And I think
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I'm being 100% serious.
Okay.
Ones and zeros, and sooner or later we're just going to become, I don't know. I mean, as Theo Vaughn says, we're all going to become beige one day. We're all gonna breed so much together that we're gonna become one color.
Yeah. No more multiculturalism.
No more of that. As he says, you can have an off-white black woman.
Anyway,
Calories, yeah. Sorry, I got off track there a little bit. I understand though.
You think it's just like doctors are like, oh, they can't understand all this protein, carbohydrate stuff. We can't either. We kind of got it.
Let's pick one of the words that we learned in college. Calories. It sounds great. We can put it on a can.
Okay, so what I do get is calling it calories. I learned about this in my chemistry class in high school.
Ooh,
not my nutrition class, but chemistry.
Blast from the past, I guess.
It's like you burn calories, and that's like a measurable thing.
Right.
You burn a certain amount just sitting here. Just sitting here, we're burning a certain amount of calories just to keep our heart beating, brain flowing, blood flowing, which is because of the heart beating.
Right. Thanks for that
Something
deep lesson in.
But yeah, you burn a certain amount of that,
mechanics.
and then you burn a certain amount when you work out, and you burn a certain amount when you run, and stuff like that. So I get it for burning calories, like using energy. That's a way to measure the energy that you're using. But in terms of energy that's going into your body, it makes no sense. Right? Make it make sense, Chester. Help. Because everyone uses it. Nutritionists, doctors, they're like, this many calories. But then they say, okay, this many fats, this many proteins, this many carbohydrates. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the best way to make it make sense is just to not pay attention to it.
That's what I'm saying. So why do we pay attention to it?
Well, I don't.
No, but why do doctors and nutritionists?
I think maybe it's just what they've always been taught. And I mean, they're people just like us. They're not like, maybe they're experts in their field, as in.
Nutritionists, though.
Yeah. Ask any nutritionist what their favorite brand of cookie is, and they'll always say Oreo. Prove me wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you made it a personal mission of yours to?
I have never once in my life talked to a nutritionist.
Neither have I. Where did that number come from? Anyway.
Beautiful day.
I'm starting a movement because of this. I'm decided now. I'm starting a movement. End calories. End them. Useless. We should be talking about muscle mass, body fat percentages, proteins, carbohydrates, sugars, fats.
And that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
Just wanted to check my phone for the time.
Okay. Thanks. Pull up. Okay. Speaking of things that should be disbanded, pull up your phone because I can't remember anything else that I want to talk about. But I do really want to talk about it. I just forget it. Can you pull up
the things that
notes?
should be disbanded? Yeah.
Just
let me just open up my phone.
And it might not have anything to do with things being disbanded.
That's okay. Oh my gosh. Just anchovies, dude.
Oh yeah, our segments that we've got going on, I should let you know this. This is going to be continuing segments that might have Chester and a guest in one and me and a guest in another. We're going to be separate because we are in different states, but we're still going to be doing our thing.
What you want to talk about?
Okay, I'll look at that.
Yeah.
But
maybe mine won't be as often, but I would love to try to get some going. Yeah,
definitely. But basically we've got Fireside Philosophy Friday, Multinational Monday, and Todd's Pontifications, which is just me ranting to a microphone for an undetermined amount of minutes.
I've listened to one of them and it's actually pretty nice. It just hasn't released it. It's actually pretty nice. I enjoyed every second of it.
Sick. Did I like ramble and lose my train of thought where it's unfollowable?
You did, but it was lovable. And I think that our audience does. I think that's what they want more out of anything from this podcast. Is not the hot takes or the soothing tone of our voice, but really they just want some lovable folks. And I think they've got him here.
Okay, so I think we have the same problem, where we just say stuff that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, I can kind of gauge based on my interlocutor's reaction and stuff and what they're saying. I can gauge that in order to use my words correctly and not lose a thought. But when I'm just talking into a camera or a microphone about something that's in my brain that I want to communicate, it gets lost and I'm like, this makes total sense. But then you listen back and it probably doesn't. So let me know if that's happened in Todd Pontifications. Anytime it does, let me know. But I want to keep doing those because I got a lot of random thoughts sometimes that might be... It just really needs to get out. Okay, there's 2 things I really want to talk about. First of all, speaking of things that I don't understand and should be not existent anymore, IQ. What is it?
It's a measurement of how well your brain works.
It's an intelligent quotient, right?
Yeah.
Based on what? Just
Based
like
on other
scores,
people?
right?
Maybe like it's a broad, like this person was the worst and like the dumbest, and this is what he got on this.
It's dumbest
test.
compared to what though? Like a
compared
test.
to the number one most smartest person. Like
Yeah, but how do
there's
they
a
determine
range.
that?
Well,
They determine it with a test, right?
well, so are you saying that maybe the dumbest person in the world could have been the smartest, but they just said that the dumbest because other people were like, oh, this person.
Well, I'm sure it bears a certain amount of weight. All I'm saying, where do the numbers come from? First of all, look, a 39. That's mine.
Fibonacci. Where did numbers have their origin?
No, not numbers, but like the number for
You
IQ.
asked where the freak the numbers came from.
In the context of intelligent quotient.
Sorry.
Like a 300. I don't even
I'm
know.
doing my
I
best,
don't know
okay?
the range.
You call me back from Colorado and you're like, let's do a podcast. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not really prepared. I'm going to drink a Red Bull and drink a Coca-Cola and I'm going to try to do my best.
You were excited about this.
Oh, I was excited at least to be on the bus.
All right, we're going to get into a very heated debate in a second. That's my other topic. But let's get through this
Okay.
IQ thing.
All right, I guess I'll listen to what you have to say about these IQ crap.
All right.
These numbers that you speak of,
I'm just trying to understand.
where do they come from? Where did the numbers come from, Todd?
This is not a beautiful mind thing, all right? I'm just...
You have a complaint?
Yeah, like IQ serves no purpose. And less people do it nowadays.
IQ. I don't know my IQ.
I don't either.
Gosh,
I took a test. I think it said 39. Is that good?
I mean, it's just a number to me.
Yeah.
Where does it come from?
I don't know the range.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's my
Yeah.
point. But like...
Watch it be just so bad.
But like the test you make, you can only gauge intelligence pretty much subjectively, kind of. Because you can tell when people are a little slow and a little less intelligent or really intelligent, right?
Well, what if they're the intelligent ones and we just don't? Like,
they're the ones braving the waters of DNA.
yeah, dude.
Anyway.
You're God's perfect little angels. You're God's gift to humanity.
Play some high notes, see if their eyes turn red.
Right, yeah. Those are the inbreds. Those are the,
Yeah,
not
the
yeah.
Yeah. So the people who make the IQ test are making an IQ test. They're making a unit of measurement for understanding intelligence based on what their intelligence is. So I guess to make it fair, you'd have to be the smartest person in the planet to make an IQ test? To gauge intelligence accurately? Because if you're taking a test and you're smarter than the person making it,
then is that person even...
Or you could be really good at making
this
test, but you could be intelligent in a different way.
But you're smart in a... Well, the person who made the test maybe didn't account for one way of smartness that they aren't very smart about.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Wow.
Like, unless you're the smartest person on the planet, you can't make an accurate IQ test.
Which, I mean, I don't think anyone is except for one person, right?
That would logically be the law of non-contradiction, yes.
Right.
Because the smartest person has to only be one person.
Right. Why don't you have them do it?
But that's the thing, is you can't determine who the smartest person in the world is.
So it's just a mystery.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying IQ doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
What makes even less sense and is just stupid and should be banned, and people who talk about it should be tried and put to death by a jury of their peers. EQ, emotional quotient.
Okay. I've never heard of that.
Really? People have been trying to be like, oh, I don't have a super high IQ, but I got a super high EQ. Like, I can like really understand.
Like, I'm good
people's
with people.
emotions.
I can talk to people. I can
understand.
feel for them.
I can understand emotions.
Empathy.
I understand.
Is it
emotions.
just like how good you are at being empathetic?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just
which you can logically be better at.
Grow and like.
Well, same with your intelligence.
That's true.
But you can. I'm saying, emotion. They're trying to separate emotions and logic, but you can logically be empathetic.
Right. Okay.
Like
So are they just making a subsection, or are they saying it's something completely different?
It's something completely different. And we're like, I've got a super high EQ.
But what if someone said,
Super high EQ.
what if someone said that my IQ is pretty low, but I scored really well on my EQ portion of my IQ test?
No, it's not a portion. It's a separate thing.
But what if that
Emotional
was the
quotient.
case? What if they put it together and so they're
Oh,
like,
they
well,
put it
I'm really
together.
good at the emotional side of like my life,
Intelligence.
but I'm not intelligent in other areas. This is just the way that I'm better at inside my IQ test.
Yeah. And then that could be
But what
part
is
of-
IQ?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. But can you, like, emotional intelligence? I get that. You want to say the right thing at the right time, not be insensitive. Sure. But emotion, like, and I guess some people are just better at being empathetic and more caring than others. But, like, to have a quotient for that?
I wouldn't want, if I was an
It's
empathetic
just
person,
dumb.
which I like to think I am, I wouldn't want to have like a number above my head of how
Because then
emotional.
that's not even humble.
Right.
Like, I got super high EQ.
Yeah.
My humility is
through
the roof.
Yeah.
It's through this 6-foot bus roof, dude. My humility, dude. I scored so high on my EQ test. Also, how do you test for that? Someone's grandma died. How do you feel for them? I need to turn this into a house, dude.
Sorry, dude. That was the shower. Isn't that where the shower's going?
Yeah.
Because you got a
No, like, or
waterproof
the kitchen. Yeah.
Okay. So,
But, yeah.
you know,
Anyway.
little mamacita
All right.
is going to be cooking up
All
a
I'm
little
saying-
omelet, and then it's going to look up and there's a little dent in the side of the vehicle, and you're going to be like, I know exactly where that was from. That was from when Chester
I'm
launched
removing
his...
all of this, like, siding stuff anyway, so it really doesn't matter. All I'm saying, standardized tests can only go so far.
You
I
think
get
you're
it for
so
like
funny?
high schoolers because adults are smarter than high schoolers. And
You think
people
you're so
creating-
funny, aren't you? You're just going to remove that after I put some of my heart and soul into that. That's...
If
Sorry,
I'm being
can-
honest, I don't have a very high EQ.
I'm
so
pretty,
I don't care.
I have an EQ as well, but it's just,
Ah,
you know.
crap, there's a fly in here. Oh, is that a bee?
Oh,
There's a bee. Oh, it went out. It went out of the way. You were like, what I got? But it went out the window.
emergency over. Crisis averted.
And that's the bottom line.
It's
Is it a bee? Dude, all right. I think we're fine. Lock in. Did I almost hit it? Okay, lock
there
in.
was a June bug in our home yesterday, and I don't think I've ever seen my father move so fast.
Okay, it's gone. Hopefully it doesn't come back. We get
Just looking
distracted.
for a
while
place to bus
you
expectations.
lay roost.
Be safe.
Bus
Stay seated.
expectations.
Keep head, hands, feet, and objects inside the bus. Keep aisle clear. Show ID. What third grader has an ID to show? Be respectful.
Ones that need to ride in a school bus.
Keep the bus
probably.
clean and graffiti free.
They did a decent job at that.
Use inside voices because they're inside a bus. Use school appropriate language, so not like poop or fart. No vaping, smoking, drugs, or weapons. Good. What happens when there's a weapon?
Pencil.
How do they enforce that?
Anything's a
Be
weapon
responsible.
in my hands.
Follow staff directions. Keep food, drink, and belongings in your backpack, and be on time to the bus. What if
Oh,
someone's
okay.
not on time to the bus, so they can't read this
the
bus
thing that
expectation?
says be on time to the bus. Speaking of things you look at and interact with in the physical world,
Please don't say girls.
no. Telestrations.
Oh.
And what was the other one? White Elephant Christmas exchanges.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're uncovering some
This is where the podcast is going to end in a fiery furnace of heated argument.
So, if the audience isn't familiar with Telestrations, actually, I don't think either of us are qualified to explain the game because we have.
I know I am qualified to explain the game because I understand how it works and how you play.
There's different
Shut up!
intricacies
Of course,
this game.
okay. This is actually making me
Game's
feel
more
better.
fun.
No. This is actually making me feel better that you don't know the rules. That
No, I know the
makes
rules.
sense.
I'm just saying that, like, either way, when you're
So-
going to be describing the rules and I'm going to be describing the rules, there's going to be different emphasis on what the game's about because we both play it in a different way.
I'm going
And your
to
way
explain
is so
the
much more
rules.
lame and just
Okay,
like, cruel
I'm
to
going
the
to explain to
player.
the audience the rules. You can jump in and disagree with a part of the rules. Basically, Telestrations is a game of telephone written and drawn down. With me so far?
That's great.
Okay? you get it's like a little folder with a bunch of whiteboard things in it. So you can flip it over and do the next thing. So on the first one, you write it down first, right?
You write down what you're going to be drawing.
Yeah, a phrase.
Yeah,
Like a short phrase or a word.
A being,
like
a vegetable one.
Yeah, one could say. But like something specific, like 3 pine trees with Christmas lights or something. Or like a pop-up tent trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Or a school bus, right? So you write it down and you also draw it?
Yeah, so you write it down, you draw it, and
so
then
you
write the next person.
you write it down in the little spot on the front of the thing that's like, what is it? School bus. Flip it over. I'm going to draw a school bus to the best of my abilities, right? I want to draw what I said. Now, and everyone in the circle does that. Now you pass it down without them seeing the first part, and they have to write down what that thing looks like. So if I drew a school bus, but it was really short and the windows were a little weird, they might look like a van, so they write van. And then you pass it down. And so the next person, you're getting something. So I get something, and it says house. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to draw a house. And that goes until you get back to your spot.
Yep.
And then you compare what the end product was that was
said.
said.
You go through the whole list.
See
what
the
people did, what people drew.
You can do that, but like the end of the game is
what
the
came
final product.
Out of, yes, yeah.
Right? You're with me. All right? That is what it is. And it's the last thing is the guess. So it's like the thing that was written on here was bus, and the last thing it says is like,
oh, she's angry, dude.
Like car, right?
She's so angry.
Because it got all mixed up, right? That is what the game is. Now, where we get in a disagreement is let's say I get van. I'm going to try my best to draw a 15-passenger van with a door and windows and 4 tires. Make it look like a van so the next person can guess van. Now, what Chester...
you dare put words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in my mouth.
Let me explain my thought, okay? Yes, you draw a van. You draw a van to the best of your ability. Where I differ is like, to add a little more zest to the game, especially if you're with your homies or with your family where you like to have a nice laugh, when you guess what things are, you will write things in maybe more detail.
Draw things. You can't write it down. That's cheating.
You guess the thing that you looked at in more detail. So you're like, say, instead of a van, it's like a van with 5 children inside and a mother driving or something like that. And then the person who does it next will draw. So
you're intentionally making it harder to guess the right thing.
More fun because it'll turn out.
Am I wrong? That you are making it intentionally harder to guess the right thing at the end.
Yes, because it brings more enjoyment to the people who are playing the game.
So you're intentionally sabotaging the game for the sake of making the game fun.
The full intention of everyone else around doing the exact same thing so that when you can go back
so that there's no reason to be playing Telestrations.
You were just talking for the last 5 minutes.
I was explaining how the game works.
Yeah. When everyone around you is in complete agreement that there's going to be some foul play.
Or when people aren't in complete agreement, you do it anyway.
Yeah, and then when you get to the end, you go through all the funny pictures that were drawn, and you're like, why the heck did someone guess an elephant?
Why the heck did someone draw this? Because...
And then you're in the middle of raucous laughter. You think it's the funniest thing in the world. Like, oh my gosh, it's the funniest looking black hole I've ever seen in my life because it's just Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Then just get together and draw funny pictures.
Maybe that's your way of finding joy, but my way of finding joy with my family
is to intentionally fail Telestrations. The point of a game is to complete it and win.
Sure. I mean, no one ever really wins Telestrations. It's always just like, oh, let's just play another round.
Thing.
Then let's play another round.
Because it's a team thing and you're sabotaging your teammates, dude.
Oh gosh, imagine how lame it would be if someone was just like, oh, lion. Oh, lion.
That's the point of it.
It's lame. Telestrations at its core is lame. You have to add a little bit of pizzazz to it in order to make it fun.
Yeah, you add pizzazz by putting something a little more complicated and hard to draw so people have struggle.
Hippopotamus
in a cul-de-sac. Now you have to draw a hippopotamus in a cul-de-sac.
That's
and now
funny as frick.
That is funny. And so you try and draw a hippopotamus, and it's not going to end up like that, obviously. No. But you're going to intentionally sabotage it.
No,
That's my
okay,
point.
You don't. Okay, you intend. It's like small, intricate, small things. You got to talk to Jesuit Scott about this. Sorry, I just.
You're
name
gonna
dropped.
try. You're gonna try to do a thing and then make it worse intentionally.
Worse or better depending on your definition.
No,
because
worse
my
because you're
definition would be
failing
like,
the
oh,
game.
that's so funny. He
'Cause
drew
you're
a Simpsons
failing.
character doing the thing that he was supposed to make a mouse doing. Like my brother does it all the time. He's like, oh, I'm gonna make this dude who's driving the bus Homer Simpson. I'm gonna make this person riding in the back of the bus a rat.
There's no reason to do that though, because you're just making the game harder.
Because then you'll look at it afterwards. You'll be like, oh, it's a really funny drawing. How'd you come up with that? Oh, it's just my mind.
You could just draw a picture then. You're intentionally failing the game of Telestrations.
Okay, I'm not going to fully
Sabotaging.
disagree with you that I'm intentionally failing the game, but I think that it makes it more enjoyable. Like at the end of the day, when you're done playing, you have so much more laughter. 'Cause you're like, what the heck is that little like imbecile doing in the
Okay.
Panda Express?
It's just kind of proven that you can be more creative given parameters. Say a word.
Juxtaposition.
Say a word that's 5 syllables long and starts with the letter H.
Honey.
No, 5 syllables. You have to be creative. Figure it out.
Hellfire's not it.
Nope.
Honky Tonk's not it.
Hippopotamus.
Frick
Anyway.
me, dude.
Anyway, you have to be more creative and think more when you're trying to fit within parameters. Say a word.
Black sheep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess what I like coming up with a poem. You come up with a beautiful poem.
30 days, half September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except for February alone, with 4
doesn't even
and
rhyme.
24 till April makes it one day more.
I liked that. I liked that a lot. But you know how
Want me to say it
creative
again? I
someone
can say
had
it
to
again.
be to come up with
I can say it
that?
again. 30 days. Sorry, I don't want to say it again. You ever
No, okay, I'm not done with my
you
point.
ever played rugby?
No, I didn't want to. But that's not where we're at right now.
I think
It
I
is-
won this
so-
argument.
No, you haven't. I'm explaining why I've won.
What's the next thing you want us to argue?
No, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Audience
dude.
has voted.
Let me say. No,
wins
they
the
haven't
argument.
voted. I'm gonna slap you in the face. This is my timeline. Okay.
And if I die when you slap my face, I guess yeah. Heart attack.
Okay, so all I'm saying is when you're working within parameters, you have to be more creative. When you're coming up with a poem, a more beautiful poem is going to have rhyme and rhythm to it because you need to be... We're still good to go?
Praise God.
Praise God, baby.
Praise God.
All I'm saying is you need to be more creative when you're working with a rhyme scheme, like doing iambic pentameter, for example, which is a Shakespearean sonnet. It does iambic pentameter. 7-5, 7-5, 10, 10.
I think I'm allergic to that word.
Sounds about right. But those poems are more beautiful than just going up and saying, I went to the store on Sunday and I left with my homies to go to a different place
Ice
and play
Spice,
disc
dude,
golf.
Ice Spice.
It
You
still
never
worked. No. And it's a good song. Ice, ice.
No,
baby.
Ice Spice. The
Oh.
Ice
Sorry,
Spice. New parody.
Ice Spice, baby.
Ice Spice.
Okay, what were you saying about Ice Spice?
Nothing. I just was.
Okay, all I'm saying is that I can riff a slam poem, no problem. What takes creativity and intelligence and hard work and ends up being more beautiful for a poem is working within very strict parameters.
Okay.
Right? Do you agree with that?
I think
My point is that follows the Telestrations, if you're working with a cul-de-sac with a hippopotamus in a cul-de-sac. Oh, we can talk about cul-de-sacs next. We're both fans.
you
I
know how
hear.
long this podcast is so far.
We're splitting it up into 2 parts for sure. This is part 2 by now. So there's no reason for me to be saying that now because they already know that it's part 2.
Really? So this is a full on like, oh yeah, we released this one day and then we released this the next day or the
and
same
now-
day.
Or the same.
Why don't
whatever.
we just release the whole thing together? Because it's all flowing together nicely.
Yeah, but you keep people on the edge of their seats.
If you do that on these seats, they'll tip.
Cannot be sitting on the edge of my seat here. Okay. My point is, if you're wanting to draw a hippopotamus in a cul-de-sac, it's going to be hard to do, but you can be more creative trying to do that accurately, working within the parameters. If you say hippopotamus in a cul-de-sac, I'm going to draw a circle with another circle inside of it because it's like cul-de-sac and hippopotamus, and I'm going to put like squares behind it, and then I'm going to put Homer Simpson in it because he owns a hippopotamus and you're creating this story. There's no creativity there.
Audience, did you just hear there's no creativity there?
There's no real creativity. You can put whatever. I'm gonna put a pine tree. I'm gonna put a yellow school bus in here.
Comedy genius.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
dude.
no fun.
Random. You're like, why on God's green earth?
I
is
think
there
it's
a-
funnier if you try your hardest and it looks ridiculous than trying your
So you
hardest.
just make fun of someone's apparent skill.
Yes, that's what's funny. Not you just destroying the point of the game. The point of the game, like the game only exists.
I think there's skill involved in making something so ridiculous that it's like
No,
you can
there's
see
not.
where
There's
it's
not.
coming
There's
from.
not.
See where it's
No,
coming
you
from,
can't see where it's coming
Yes,
from.
you
That's
absolutely
the
can.
point.
You have to make it so you can see where they came from.
We should move on. We should move on. You're just being
No,
ridiculous.
you're just you just can't enjoy Telestrations the way that I do, and that's okay. I have to live with that. And I've had many beautiful memories. Of
You don't
Telestrations.
play Telestrations. You take the Telestration whiteboard to draw whatever the frick you want on it.
All right, that's what I do.
Telestrations is but an avenue.
Cats. What about
Okay, let's move on.
yeah. To what? Should we end this episode?
No, I want to talk about cul-de-sacs. Just saying, I wrote down in the notes that I was a
Cul-de-sacs.
fan of cul-de-sacs, and then you wrote in also, I am also a fan of cul-de-sacs. Do you not remember that?
Oh yeah.
Bring back
Well-
cul-de-sacs is what kind of what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
So okay. Well, my whole thing with cul-de-sacs is in my childhood, you always envied the kids who lived in cul-de-sacs because they was always playing with the neighbors. You know, they had all the neighbors around them.
And they're in the middle of the street with all that room for
They had
activities,
so much activities.
dude.
I can't tell you how many times I played wiffle ball in a cul-de-sac because it was like laid out
It's
like a
laid
baseball
out
diamond.
perfectly.
And dude, the neighbors wouldn't get mad at you for hitting balls against their house because it was just like, dang, you just hit a ball really far.
Nicely done. Yeah, exactly. It fosters community.
It does. It really does. It's like
Streets
a circle of houses. It's
suck.
like the round table of houses, dude.
Everyone's equal. Everyone's playing.
equal. And the road that leads out of it is also equal because without that, they would be stuck together, you know? And-
Ooh. What does that mean? What would be stuck together?
The houses. Like all the people.
And you don't want to be stuck together?
Well, no, they have the choice to be stuck together. They also have the choice to leave. Also, how would the moving trucks get in to get people in there in the first place?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Is that your reasoning behind why you want a street to leave?
Yeah.
Or to
Well,
come in?
I'm just
Or
saying-
to come in. Welcome. Come in through our street. The street house that we have.
Okay, what if you have a cul-de-sac or cul-de-sacs, though? Then you could have a cul-de-sac competition. Who's got the best cul-de-sac? And then you can, do
dude.
teams.
Yeah.
I'm thinking big cul-de-sac, little cul-de-sacs, 5 houses in each little cul-de-sac, 5 of those. So you got 25 houses.
It's a dream. It's the American dream.
That is
has
the
to-
American dream.
That has to be somewhere in the United States somewhere.
That is the American dream.
I hear they do.
So it's really inefficient for like building planning, and like city
Whatever.
planning.
As long as they get it out there and
But-
done.
But the point is not production for production
Mhm. The
itself.
point is happiness for the American citizens.
Yes.
And cul-de-sacs bring that.
Eudaimonia, the ultimate good, according to good old Uncle Aristotle.
And that's a word I've never heard before, and I love it.
I think it's Greek. Aristotle wrote his Nicomachean
I took
Ethics,
a
and it
Greek
was,
class once, and
I didn't. I just took a class on Aristotle. So
Aristotle's cool.
eudaimonia basically means happiness, but like more deep.
And
more
there's
like
no
meaningful.
place I feel more a dynamia than here on the podcast, dude.
Me too. Unless we're talking about Telestrations or White Elephant Christmas gifts.
You know, we can move past that quickly.
Yeah, you think so? We can have this conversation?
So, I think so.
What kind of gift do you bring to a White Elephant Christmas gift exchange?
It's got to be something that's like when someone opens it, it's a little bit funky. Like, why did someone get that as a gift? But it also has to be tailored to like, okay, maybe this will actually have some sort of use. Or
So I ask,
if you don't want it,
what?
then you can return it.
Okay, so I ask, when I went to a White Elephant gift exchange with you, we rode in the same car together, and I accidentally picked up your gift. Should have known better. I guess I wasn't paying good enough attention when you walked in with it. I got the Minecraft energy drink. No, Skittles drink, I think is what it was. Like a Skittles drink that's this big, and a Lego flower kit that was about this big. And I want to say bubbles, but I would have liked the bubbles because I like bubbles. So it was worse than bubbles. 3 things that cost you probably a total of $5, if that, serve no purpose, enjoyable to nobody at all, unless you're 3, maybe.
So this is just an accused
With
Chester.
no. Yes, 100%.
This is just
with no
accused Chester
receipt.
of
No, I'm just saying because of what you just said. You did not follow any of your parameters that you just said.
Do you really go to a White Elephant gift exchange?
You know what
for
was
the
a
gift?
great gift? You know what was a great gift
Probably
there?
yours.
It was, no, I don't remember what I brought. But you know what's a great gift? Was the spatula that looked like a gun.
Oh, and I got it.
And you got it. You got it.
And a lighter that looked like a gun, too.
And
That's
a lighter that
that's the
looked like a
coolest
gun.
part.
It was all in one gift.
Yeah.
That is sick. That's a really cool gift. It's a little quirky. It's a little funny. But you can also flip burgers on it on Barbecue Sunday.
I am in no way, shape, or form claiming that I'm the best White Elephant gift giver. No way, shape, or form. You just asked what makes the best White Elephant gift. And
So
I
why
answered.
don't you try and do that?
I haven't been part of a White
You're like,
Elephant gift
that was
exchange.
hilarious for me.
I
And now
haven't-
your experience has sucked now.
What? No. I love
My
it.
experience sucked because no one's going to steal that, obviously. And now I don't get to participate in this fun thing or get a good gift at the end.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay. You shouldn't have picked up mine. Let's just
And
put
I
that
got
out there.
my gift was Exploding Kittens. A $20 card game.
That, frankly, I would not play.
People played and have a good time.
People blow bubbles and have a good time.
There were no bubbles! If there were bubbles, I would have played with the bubbles and had a good time. That's all I'm saying.
And that drink probably wasn't that bad.
No, dude, you wouldn't drink it.
Well, because it was a gift. I wasn't going to drink my own gift.
Oh my gosh. All I'm
So,
saying,
for real.
what I'm bringing is something a little quirky and fun that doesn't cost too much money, but people are going to enjoy. You don't do that. You suck, and I'm never going
not been to a
White Elephant gift
party
exchange since.
because I
Good.
haven't needed to
Good.
go. I just. Well, I mean,
Do
frankly,
you like them or no?
I like the community.
I like Secret Santa more, personally.
I do like Secret
You
Santa.
can tailor it to the person you get.
Exactly.
But that can get a little awkward if you get someone you don't know very well.
Right, which
It's
I
just
did
tough,
at
but-
our discipleship one back up in the place where I live.
Now you're being all vague.
Yeah.
That was part 1 of you being all specific. Now
Right,
you're vague.
yeah. Now I'm a sheep. I did that. I bought this sweet girl who I barely knew an ancient clock from the Dollar Tree, and
The dollar store. Dude, you bought a $1 for a Secret Santa.
wait, what? Not Dollar Tree, the
Dollar
local
General.
thrift store, a
Oh.
local thrift, and this John was like, it was a clock encased in glass. Well, the glass wasn't real glass; it was plastic, but it was like, dang, you could put that up on your shelf and be like, I'll just let that collect dust. The clock didn't work, I don't think. But like, I didn't feel good about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I thought that was really a mid-sentence stop right there, is what that felt like. But
I mean, now that I think about it, in light of what you've just been telling me, I didn't feel good about that clock.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it was again. You stopped mid-sentence. You stopped at a comma, not a period. You gotta end your statements.
I said, I didn't feel good about that clock.
But
Is
you
that
had a
not
ton-
a
you,
full
It
sentence?
is, but the way you said it was a comma. You gotta end your statement. See, that is a sentence, but it didn't sound like it was a full sentence the way I said it.
I finished my thought.
I finished my thought. See,
That's what
different.
I just freaking said.
Yeah,
did.
but I said it differently with a different intonation.
Do you want me to continue talking about the clock?
No, I want to move on.
That's why I stopped.
All right,
Mid-sentence.
this is another. I gotta come up with a good alliteration here. This will be the last thing that I complain about. You can mention your last thing after.
I don't have anything to complain about. I'm perfectly happy.
You sound like it, and I'm glad we did this podcast. I had a lot of fun. See, again, the tone says a lot.
We can name this Chester Learns About Tone and Sentences.
Yeah, for the last 1 minute of the podcast. Anyway, I want to get your thoughts on this because I am incredibly annoyed. We both are not fathers, correct?
Not yet, audience.
Not
Oh,
yet.
golly, I'm ready to have a little one
the-
running around.
For those
The
of
baby
you-
fever
for
has
those-
been through the roof,
For
bro.
those of you listening who
We'll put in
might
a
be
poll.
interested,
How many of you want me?
yeah, for those of you interested and able to provide Chester, to provide Chester with children, and could deal with him playing Telestrations,
My family will love.
hit up the Instagram rwg_podcast.
If we can get back onto it, we'll get back to it.
Yeah, if we can get our social media manager in line, that freaking guy doesn't know what he's doing. But as long as we get that, hit up the podcast. Chester is in need of love and a child, at least one.
Sorry about that.
Parents who, within the first couple of years, take so many pictures and videos of their kids.
It's true.
It's insane. And this is a new thing because cell phones are reasonably new with unlimited storage.
Let me just stick the
Unlimited.
weird
Just boom,
brick.
boom, 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 boom.
Let me stick
Here's-
the weird brick
here's
in
a
his
video.
face.
Now, a long time ago when it was like you had the video camera and you had stuff, you're at the beach and you're like, oh, let me film this. That's not it. That was a lot, but in a video camera, that's not that much stuff, right?
Run
I have a
around with
little,
that little strap going on your thigh.
yeah, you got the strap going, your little fold out
Yeah, bro.
thing, yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Ooh, this
Hey,
is
what
gonna
up,
be
Gerald?
this is gonna be good in the
This is
family
a really
video
funny-
at the end of the year
funny
or
video.
whatever.
I wonder if we can watch it on our VHS tape.
Yeah, and so you were technologically limited in the amount of pictures you could take of your kids. Now we're not, and I'm inundated by the friends of mine who are fathers with, oh, look what my kid did today. You're the only one who thinks that's interesting or cute. You are the only one who thinks that's interesting or cute. No one else does. People will pretend, oh, that's adorable.
Well, you
And
kinda
sometimes kids are cute, and you gotta pretend, right? You gotta pretend.
because by
Wow,
golly,
that-
they love their kid.
But oh
and
my
you
goodness,
wish that you could.
oh
if
my
you,
goodness,
You wish you could be honest, because if you could be honest, then you would be. But since you can't, if you were honest in this specific instance, you would be probably shunned by them and thought that it was a bad friend, and the society would crumble under your.
So when I become president, executive order, day one, seriously limit, and if you exceed the limit of pictures/videos, you're immediately arrested and tried by due process and a jury of your peers, and
I do
ultimately sentenced to death.
process oftentimes. I have to sit back and kind of contemplate and process what I've been through in the day, and it's been really healthy for me recently to just sit back and process it. Continue.
What did that have to do with what I was saying?
You said due process? You
Due process?
do you?
No, I never processed, and that's a problem. But What do you think is the appropriate amount per month that a new parent can have for their, like, how many videos and pictures can they have of their kid? And what's the length of video?
Anytime within the cycle.
What?
Yeah.
What? We gotta end this soon. You're losing it, dude.
I am, dude. Well, I gotta get out of here soon. We have a limited amount of time.
All right.
But
Okay,
no. Sorry. This
Lock in
is
for a
my
second.
happy place. This is where I come to
Okay, lock in for a second. What's the appropriate amount?
I think maybe 20 a week.
20 a week?
Different pictures a week.
That's insane.
Well, I mean, little Tommy's got to eat his eggplant.
That's more than 2 per day.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well, 2
I'm
pictures
saying
a day.
5 a month.
Oh my.
5 a month.
That child
5
is going
pictures,
to grow
5
away
videos,
in front of your eyes.
Videos under a minute.
Videos once
under
a
a
week.
minute.
Videos once a week. Can be as long as you want. Once a week.
As long as you want.
But as long as you don't share the whole video with your friends and neighbors and church
Do you know
pastors.
what new parents do? That's what they do. They share their 30-minute long video. Look at how
Well, then
cute.
limit it a little bit, maybe.
Jesse Ann Perkins was being, and she was like messing with her bag of peas and water. Like,
She loves
we
her
get it.
peas. She loves them. She loves sticking them in her mouth.
No, just playing with the bag of peas and water, not eating them.
I'm pretty sure children around the world play with peas in their mouth.
Sure, but I'm saying this
Okay.
video,
Specific.
this specific video is little Jesse Ann Perkins, and Ann Perkins is a character from Parks and Recreation that I accidentally
Oh, I
said.
understand it now.
Yeah, but that wasn't intentional. But she has a little baggie full of peas and water. And she's
Oh,
just playing with
are
it.
they real peas or are they just
Yeah, probably peas. Or you could do fake peas, either way.
fake peas?
But like, they're gonna film for 15 minutes, and they can yeah, and there's like maybe half a second of a cute
half of
moment,
it, it's like
if
actually kind
that.
of funny, but they have like, oh, just wait,
Half
it's
of a
coming up.
second,
Oh, just
yeah.
wait, it's coming up. It's like 10 minutes
Oh
later.
my
Oh, just
gosh.
wait. I think this is
Oh my gosh,
this is
it's
backstory.
So terrible.
This is backstory to the pee moment. Oh my god.
5 a month.
Just like fast forward past where they urinate themselves. We'll get through that quickly, but we'll get to the cute pee moment.
Fine.
next.
10 pictures a month, 5 videos. Each video has to be under a minute. Is that fair?
2 videos, 15 pictures.
A month.
Yeah.
15 pictures?
2
a month.
videos.
Okay. 2 videos under a minute long each. I like it.
And the 15 pictures is less than my weekly allotment from my prior statement. So you've won me over.
Sick. Because you're with me, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
But then we're gonna be parents, and then I might look back on this conversation and like cringe a little bit, but my wife's gonna be like, "Let's take a picture of the baby," and I won't be, dude. She's
That's
the one.
fair. You gotta let the wife take all the pictures. That file management, it's just gonna be so tough on your sorting all the Oh my gosh.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, this is good.
Oh, okay. Wife takes all the pictures on her phone, and then you, whatever in like important pictures and like actual important stuff, send that over to your phone. That way your phone only has the important stuff and like the classic good pictures,
So
right?
you can show your homies the stuff. so
Yeah,
that
like
we can-
the memes and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to be doing like, where is it? These are all my stupid kids. Like,
I would never say that.
no, I wouldn't either, but I'm just saying I can't say that now because I don't have kids yet.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. But I think
Eventually.
any final words, any final thoughts to the audience?
Man, I just want to say this truly is special to me to have some time with Todd.
Hey, ow!
Heart attack. And man, yeah, don't expect more content from us.
No, honestly, expect less.
Yeah, don't expect any more.
Yeah, it's like the exponentially getting longer and longer times between episodes.
Which makes the episodes all the more sweet and long.
But we're gonna trauma dump you with 7 episodes in one day, probably.
You'll have to listen
But
to all of them.
I
They're
can
all
do one a
part
week
of the lore.
for 7 weeks. Can we record more content in 7 weeks?
We could try.
And then
we
all
could
the
darn well
and then-
try, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope this did not end I hope your iPhone storage.
I
stayed
hope
true.
so that they're hearing this. 'Cause then
Um,
we're talking into nothingness at the back of a bus.
all right. Well, cue the end music.
Okay. But I think that's doable, though.
All right.
No, I'm okay.
I think it is doable.
Yeah, because then we got one a week for 7 weeks because I've got so many in queue, and then we can record something.